African flags here. Please come to see if you can find your flag. I don't know what is like this. All these are representing, you know, an African country. Please can you celebrate us with a round of applause, please? Thank you.
Okay, maybe you have to turn that over.
Thank you very much. Our friends from African
Backstage, yeah?
our brother will have any festival. We love the vibe of the music. Please don't celebrate those programs from African England. It's a long story. We are going to do a great. Thank you. Thank you. This will not be possible without your support. Without the support of my university. Referring which you have said, do you need your university supported this initiative? I said yes, indeed. Because of the inclusivity that we're talking about in the university. Because of our strategy. Because of all we believe in working together as a community. And this will not be possible without my university. Please clap for my university. So, thank you so very much for the support. And thank you so much, Bradford City. Bradford City is a diverse community. And that's what we are doing today. As we all know that Bradford, this year is celebrating the City of Culture. And the family is capital of culture in the United Kingdom. And last year, we asked, how can we also contribute towards the celebration of the City of Culture? So we came together and said, in my role as the EDI coordinator of the School of Management, EDI means equality.
Ṣé lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ yìí?
every Tuesday.
Bọ̀bọ̀ ṣe yìí nípa mídíà kan náà ó make sure pé ó lọ́nà ó pè iṣẹ́ tèmi ò ṣe kí ni. Péjì ò kúrò láti ṣe kò sí nǹkan Instagram ó dẹ̀ ní òsì bí ìsinmi. So personal page ò ṣe Instagram ò nílò àbí YouTube?
Facebook wọn àti YouTube.
Okay. And again, MC Dan.
So the big. Big man.
This one. Oh no. Nǹkan tá à ń sọ bí lórí kò rí.
Okay.
On its role in safeguarding African cultural heritage, particularly in Bradford. This study will explore Bafa's effort in cultural preservation, its social and economic influence, and the challenges it encounters. The research aim for this is to explore Bafa's role in preserving and promoting African cultural heritage in Bradford. We will focus on its cultural, social, and economic contributions. And while looking at these cultural, social, and economic contributions, we tend to analyze how Bafa contributes to preserving African cultural practices. We also intend to explore Bafa's role in enhancing the recognition of African artists and performance, then the economic impacts. We will evaluate Bafa's economic contribution to the local economy, focusing on local businesses and vendors. This will lead us to guiding our inquiry. Our core research questions are on how cultural preservation mechanisms work, the visibility for African creatives, the local economic contributions of Bafa. Then I'd like to hand over to our next member.
Thank you very much. I will go straight to the literature review. For this research, we are combining theoretical review and empirical review. And for the theoretical review, we'll be checking the cultural heritage theories, the cultural globalization, and the cultural identity. And for the empirical review, we'll check the impact of cultural festivals, African heritage in diaspora, and the festival impact studies. And for the festival impact studies, we analyze the sociocultural and economic impact of Bafa on local communities. And for the chapter 3 is going to be the methodology, where we'll be using both primary and secondary data. And for primary data, we'll check, we already have a well-structured questionnaire, which we are going to be showing you the QR code at the end of this presentation. And we are also going to be conducting some focal group discussion and some interviews. We'll be interviewing some of the stakeholders, the vendors, and some of the sponsors of the program. And we'll also be checking some existing reports, academic articles, and some researches that have been in existence on African cultural heritages. And chapter 4 is going to be about the results discussion, and this will be divided into 3 themes. The first theme is going to be the results of the interviews that we conduct, the surveys, and questions about economic benefit and challenges of cultural representation in Bradford. And the second part is going to be the analysis, where we'll present the results on charts, tables, and we are going to be showing the direct quotes from some of the questionnaires and focus group interviews that we conduct. And then the last part of the 4th chapter is going to be the interpretation of the results, where we'll discuss what the data review, and we are going to answer all the questions in the 1st chapter, which are the research questions. And the result is going to be presented, conclusion and recommendation, which is going to be the last chapter, and it is going to illuminate the crucial role in cultural of Bafa, the crucial role of Bafa in cultural presentation and economic and community enrichment. And our findings will provide valuable insights for policymakers, cultural organizations, and Africans in diaspora, which will foster stronger support and recognition for vital initiatives. And these are the photos from the last Bafa we had last year. These are some of the performers and some of the attendees of the event. And this photo also shows the events of the final day, the grand finale of last year's program. And this is Omotola and friends. My name is Omotola, and from Bafa last year, I organized a musical band currently running, and we've had a lot of shows across the country where we have been able to showcase the African cultural heritage through our music. And this is what Bafa was able to, birth from last year. And I believe that after today's program, after this year's program, a lot of other groups are going to come up and they are going to further showcase the cultural heritage. And this research group is led by Dr. Oak. This is Noso, my colleague, and myself, Omotola, and this is Akinwale.
Thank you very much. So, I have the opportunity to welcome everyone to Bafa. I'm asking you to come experience the African culture with us through our songs, dance, and every activities that we're going on during Bafa. So please, if you could, I also will employ you to scan the QR code and join the research that we're about to do. Thank you very much for listening.
Please, if you can help us scan this, bring out your phone. It's just a questionnaire. It's a research questionnaire and a kind of feedback that we want to also get from you. Please, it's going to take about 2 or 3 minutes to fill. So please, if you can help us scan that, that would be great. Now, before I invite the Director of School of Management, there's something I want to do quickly. What we have decided this year as well is at every Bafa, we need to celebrate somebody that has contributed as well towards sustainability of Bafa event every year. We are going to be celebrating one of my bosses who supported us last year. Without her last year, I don't think we'll be able to have this event. And that is why we want to really celebrate her and appreciate her in our own little way. So this afternoon, we are going to be presenting the first Bafa Award to her, just to appreciate what she did regarding Bafa 2024. In fact, this year, she was the one that also approved Bafa 2025 from the university. And you want to agree with me that someone like that has given us a platform to thrive, it is very important for us to celebrate her. She was the former interim dean for the Faculty of Management, Law, and Social Sciences. And I'm talking about Professor Ngobo Emeshe. Sorry if I murder your name again, ma. Please, can we please celebrate her? And I want to invite Professor Hudi to present this award, which is our first Bafa Award, just to celebrate you, ma, and to say thank you for your support. Though you are no longer the dean, but I believe we are still going to enjoy your support as we move on with Bafa. So, Mommy, please present it. And we've got a token as well, as a gift, again, to appreciate you and to say thank you.
Thank you so much. This was meant to be a surprise, but we decided that we will have to do it in open. Yes, Professor Emese, concluding your tenure at the head of the University of Bradford School of Law, after 8 unforgettable years. In these years, she has somehow made law exciting, inclusive, and even, dare I say, fun. And let me tell you, when Ngobo leaves a room, she doesn't just leave quietly. She leaves a legacy, a ripple effect, and probably a to-do list to all of us. And I've got one of those already. As head of the law school, she's been nothing short of visionary, raising academic standards, driving equality and inclusion, and reminding us all that the law is not just about dusty books and courtrooms, but about justice, people, and changing lives. And if you think that's impressive, wait until I tell you something else about her. Do you know that this woman has been moonlighting as the host of the Diasporan Mom? In that role, she has been part storyteller, part cultural ambassador, part therapist to anyone navigating the joys and chaos of identity, motherhood, and diaspora life. She's been known to mix life's lessons with humor so seamlessly that you walk away laughing and then realize you've just been deeply educated. For example, she can school you on environmental law, which she does all the time. When I'm wearing certain clothes, she'll ask me, what's that gonna do to our environment? And then she'll tell you exactly why your jollof rice isn't authentic in the same conversation. Her input goes beyond Bradford. Her expertise in environmental law and corporate social responsibility has taken her to international stages, working with the UNDP, the Africa Capacity Building Foundation, and even shaping policies around Africa's natural resources. Basically, if there is a conversation about law, justice, or community that matters, Ngobo is there. And somehow still finds time to send you a WhatsApp message or a reply at midnight. So today, At this Bafa event, we honor not just her titles and her achievements, but her humor, her humanity, her ability to make even the most serious discussions feel alive and urgent. If excellence were a crime, Professor Emese would be serving a life sentence without parole. Prof, as I fondly call you, we are giving you this award to say thank you for leading with brilliance, warmth, and a good dose of African flair. Thank you for inspiring all of us, challenging us, and making us laugh along the way. You've left us richer in knowledge, prouder of our heritage, and more determined to do better. Congratulations. Let's put together our hands for this wonderful lawyer, diasporan mom, and our disruptor, positive disruptor. Thank you so much, Ngobo.
Please, let's put our hands together for Professor Hengobo and Professor Hudi. Now, it is time for us to hear from the university leadership. So I have the honor to invite my boss, the Director of School of Management, Professor Yvonne Monga. Please, shall we put our hands together? And Yvonne, when you finish, you are going to invite Rob as well to come on the stage. Is that okay? Thank you.
Jambo, can you hear me? Brilliant. When I hand over to my colleague Rob, I'm going to put on my colourful t-shirt. I feel positively underdressed today. Yes, I'm going to put it on when I finish my speech. So I want to say a warm welcome. I'm head of the management school, and Africa is very close to my heart. BC Before Children, I've done an awful lot of travelling in Africa, and it reminds me of the management school that I feel really lucky to lead. We've got diverse staff from all over the world, quite a lot from Africa as well, and more importantly, our students. So, a little bit about the management school. We are Triple Crown accredited, which means we're 1% of business schools in the world. Are we gonna woo? Excellent. 1% is very small. If we look at the university as a whole, I see Bradford very much as a family. And I've worked at different universities, and the School of Management is big enough, but yet small enough that we know all our students individually. So our students are not numbers, they are names, and we care about them on their journey. And I think the importance of School of Management is that we are giving those transferable skills to our students to go in the dynamic, disruptive world that we live in today. So it's lovely to see so much colour around, but we have lots of colourful things happening in our school. And I would like to say, if anybody wants to chat with me at the end to talk about our diverse programs, things we're good at, for example, our MBA is one in the country, the first for value for money. Woo! Excellent. But we've got lots of other programs as well. So enjoy these few days. As I say to all my students, be like a sponge, soak it up, take the memories and capture those with the photographs. Have a lovely time. You're in a special year this year because, of course, our capital of culture, and embrace it and enjoy it. And a real, real welcome on behalf of the School of Management. I'm going to put on my very, very bright t-shirt now, and I'm going to hand over to our Executive Dean of the faculty. So Professor Rob James is going to give you a speech. So welcome, Rob. Thank you.
Thanks, Yvonne. And it's my absolute pleasure to be here on behalf of the Vice-Chancellor of the University to welcome you to the University of Bradford. It's a real privilege to hold this opening ceremony and cultural workshop for this event at the university, which holds inclusivity as one of its core values. Our university prides itself on being a place of inclusion that embraces difference, and it's wonderful to see people from so many different community groups. Alongside our dignitaries and other supporters and our guests, there's so many of you, I'm not going to go through all the names. Hello. Oh, it's back on again. So I just welcome you all. So this 4-day festival will showcase the richness of African art, music, dance, food, and culture to our students, staff, and to the wider public. It will also provide valuable educational opportunities for our students and researchers, as you've been hearing, who are interested in African studies, cultural anthropology, decolonisation, and related fields. A highlight will be the movies screen we've been hearing about in partnership with the National Science and Museum tomorrow, and a stage play on Friday to take place at Theatre in the Mill on campus. A lot of work has gone into organising this festival, and I would particularly like to thank Oak at the School of Management for organising this wonderful event, and all the hard work both he and his team have done to make it happen. Culture is closely entwined with our communities. It is how we understand ourselves. It's what makes us feel we belong. We see ourselves as an anchor institution, such that we are not the University of Bradford, but for Bradford. And that sense of community is something that we embrace. We were established as a technology university, but we have evolved to integrate the arts, humanities, and culture in meaningful ways and continue to do so. For example, our Culture and Identity Research Group, established by 2 of our academics, now has nearly 200 members, and those colleagues are interested in or working on culture and identity within our community. This year we celebrated our 11th anniversary partnering with Bradford Literature Festival, and this annual festival is renowned globally as an innovator within the culture sector, with Europe's most eclectic and diverse programme. It also has the largest education programme of any UK festival, nurturing a love of arts and literature in our children and young people through community activities all year round. And of course, we're a strategic partner with Bradford 2025, UK City of Culture, which has been used to support this event. Bradford, I'm sure you'll agree, is a richly diverse place, as is the university, and it's important that we always recognise and celebrate all aspects of our culture, and that is why I couldn't be more proud of the university's role in continuing this Bradford African Festival of Art as a contribution to our City of Culture celebrations. I hope you all enjoy it, and now I'm going to hand back to our Master of Ceremonies, Nigel, Guy and Isaac. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, don't forget that. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, welcome to this August program in the month of August. My name is Chris Ihiuwa, but my friends and professional colleagues call me Ewele. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my colleague earlier, Dan, had introduced some dignitaries, if I might use that term, but before we have a theme song presented today, may I quickly kindly indulge me as I recognize the presence of some notable people. Dr. Oak, as well know, is a very religious person, and one person who guides him in his religious journey is his pastor, Pastor Dara Shofoluwe of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. Welcome, Pastor. God bless you. All right, permit me to welcome and make recognize as well Councillor Dan Cohen. Is he here? Thank you. Councillor Ann Kingston. Councillor Maureen Tennant King. Professor Charles Ebu. Professor Rob James. And of course, I have spoken earlier, Professor, the Director of School of Management, I'm sure there's no prefix to it, Yvonne Morgan. Sorry, is that a professor, please? Is that a professor? Yes, please, we can't belittle you after all those years of hard work. So it is very important we emphasize Professor. Okay, there's a saying back home that if you embark on a journey and the road seems a bit unfamiliar, make an inquiry so you don't get missing or get lost. All right, but before then, let's have some entertainment, if I might put it that way. Bradford products always have a way of coming back to show where they're from, who they are, and what they have learnt. Way back, we'll say, as you go through school, let the school go through you. We have a product of peace and conflict resolution, I believe, in the name of Tope Dada, who incidentally is a music artist and a minister. And he and his team have taken time to put this song together, this wonderful song that sort of amalgamates the different diverse cultural ethnicities and cultures and arts and festivals that we have in Africa and, of course, the Caribbean and beyond. And he has put that together in this wonderful song that sort of resonates the theme for this year's Bafa 2025. I am because we are. Tope Dada. Please put your hands together for him, please. Oh, you have your mic.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tope Dada, and I'm so happy to be here today. Thanks to Dr. Oak. I call him Egbon. Egbon means big brother, which is bigger than being your boss. It's my boss as well. And I'm so happy to be in your presence this evening. We'll be singing the theme song together. It's titled Ubuntu, which is I am because we are. So when I say Bafa, you say Ubuntu. Bafa! Bafa! That's too low. Bafa! Which means I am because we are. Let's sing together.
Those are the names of African countries, 50 African countries. South Africa, Sierra, Senegal, Rwanda, Mali, Niger, Nigeria, Guinea, Gabon, Eritrea, Burundi, Burkina Faso, Algeria, Cuba, Ivory Coast, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Ethiopia. Put your
Very much, Doctor. That was great. Does he deserve another round of applause? Put your hands together for him, please. All right. In every program, you have a regulatory body that ensures that quality of the program, the standards, and everything is put together properly and appropriately. And then even if it goes outside of your shores, everybody will indeed say, yes, you have done well. The quality is fantastic. Everything is properly put together. And in England, as a matter of fact, United Kingdom, we have the Arts Council England. That is a responsibility. I believe we'll have a representative to give us a word or two. They've been very helpful. They've been very cooperative. They've been very, very supportive. I think it's only proper that we give them a couple of minutes to say thank you, welcome, and we look for a way to say, we're going again 2026. Please back us again. You never can ask for too much. Oliver Twist, isn't it? Please put your hands together for her. Nice outfit.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. My name's Rebecca Ball. I'm from Arts Council England. I'm Director of the North for Arts Council. And it is such a delight to be here. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to just say a few words. I also know that I am what's standing between you and the next dance troupe, so I will keep it brief because I'm sure that they will be much more entertaining and exciting. But delighted to be here. I'm here with my colleagues, Jess Farmer and Pete Massey, who also work for Arts Council England. And we are really proud that we were able to support this event, the Bafa event this year, through our funds. It's a real privilege to be able to support events like this. What a year to be in Bradford. It's been so incredible to see what's been happening in this city over the past 8 months. And to see Bafa happening in that context as another amazing cultural event happening in the city at this time is just brilliant. I know you're going to have the most fantastic 3 days. It's brilliant to see the dance, the music, the visual arts, the spoken word, all of the stuff that's happening here in Bradford during these days as part of this festival. I think it's going to be fantastic. And to see all the talent. At Arts Council, we believe really passionately that events like this are hugely important. We believe that arts and culture should everybody, everywhere in this country should have the opportunity to have a really rich and exciting and vibrant cultural life. And we know that events like this, as well as doing all of the things that the brilliant research team earlier talked about in terms of preserving heritage and giving visibility to artists and economic impact, we know it does all of those things. We also know it brings a huge amount of joy and happiness and connectivity at times when we really, really need that. You know, we really need opportunities for people to come together and celebrate and find joy and happiness. So I really hope that you experience that over the next few days. I just wanted to say congratulations to the amazing festival team who brought this together. It's always brilliant when it's a real privilege at Arts Council to be able to invest in projects, but it's the people on the ground who make it work, and they bring it all together and make things happen. And so congratulations to all of you. Yeah, have a wonderful few days. Thank you ever so much.
Please don't go yet. Thank you very much. Don't go yet, ma'am. Don't go yet. May I please ask Dr. Oak to come on stage, and of course, Mrs. Oak, and then please, all the mayors, please, present. Could you kindly come up so we can take a group photograph, please? All the mayors, please come up, please. Thank you very much. I wouldn't want to waste these colorful outfits that you have on. It will resonate where they are. Most of them are wearing black, you notice? Can we have a photographers, please? Dr. Oak, if you could come here. Let's use here so we don't. Yes. Yeah, let's not separate Mr. and Mrs. So let's have them in the middle, please. Mr. and Mrs., please come together. Yes. And then maybe your place, if you allow her to be in the middle, please. Yes. Yes, but I don't want to separate you and Madam. Yes. So, Madam, please come here. That's it. Yes. And then if we could have. Yeah, that's fine, yeah. Once you're done, please let us know. You good? Thank you very much. Can we have Professor Udi, please, and the team on this side of the table, please? Professor Mann, please. Yes. Yes, everybody on this side, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you very much. That's a great attire. Careful, sir. Careful, ma'am. Are you guys ready? Let's have a big smile, please. All right. The Ghanaian troop, please get ready. The Ghanaian troop, please stand by. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Ghanaian team, are you ready? Should I say Akwaba? Say Akwaba. Bra, 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 bra. After this, I'll tell you Fasika Brao. All right. If you're ready, we are ready for them.
Good evening, beautiful people in the house. I'm Celestina Brago.
And I am Inshura Bonsu. We are here this evening to tell you something about our very own country, Ghana.
Dr. Nkrumah, Dr. Akweje, Dr. Ofori-Atta are some of the great people who fought for the independence of Ghana. They made sure that colonization became a thing of the past in the history of their country. Ghana is a peaceful country that shares its borders with Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Togo, and Gulf of Guinea. It's a country in West Africa, a country that was colonized by the British and later gained independence on the 6th of March, 1957, which makes Ghana 68 years old. Hooray!
A country practicing democratic system in government, which makes the industrial citizens the right to vote and the right to vote and elect leaders.
Good morning, beautiful people in the house. I'm Celestina Brago.
And I am Inshura Bonsu. We are here this evening to tell you something about our very own country, Ghana.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Dr. Ofori-Atta, Dr. Akweje, Dr. Buzia are some of the great people who fought for the independence of Ghana. They made sure that colonization became a thing of the past in the history of their country. Ghana is a peaceful country. Ghana is a peaceful country that shares its borders with Côte d'Ivoire, Burkina Faso, Togo, and the Gulf of Guinea. The Gulf of Guinea is a country in West Africa, a country that was colonized by the British and later gained independence on the 6th of March, 1957, which makes Ghana 68 years old. Hooray!
A country practicing democratic system of government, which makes individual citizens the right to vote and elect leaders, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and the freedom to join any religious body one wishes.
Is this not what every country should emulate?
Yeah, I think so.
Ghana is a country that can boast of rich natural resources like gold, diamond, timber, bauxite, and salt, which attract foreigners from all walks of life into the country to invest in these resources.
A country of diverse tribes, different ethnic groups and cultures, amounting to 16 regions with its capital allocated.
Ghana is indeed a beautiful country with hospitable people, welcoming different people from different countries and accommodating everyone's way of life and style.
Our national flag, national anthem, and national pledge all symbolizes with the nation identity.
Ghana, our country Ghana is a developing country where we aspire individuals to reach higher heights in terms of development, social and political.
We are the gateway to Africa, and we will continue to be the giant maestro in the history of Africa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
One more time. Thank you very much. And I'd just like to recognize the king of the Ghana Kingdom right here, Nana Asare Yeboah II, all the way from Manchester. Please, can we celebrate him? Thank you very much. We also have the Queen here present. I am just finding out today that in Ghana, the Queen doesn't have to be the wife of the king. Yeah, that's new knowledge for me, all right?
How do you mean?
So we have Nana Efwa Apiatewa here present. Please, let's celebrate her.
Akwaba.
Akwaba. Ghana is such a beautiful country, a country I've visited a couple of times, and they are just siblings to Nigeria. They've been in an unending battle for the best jollof rice with Nigeria since the beginning of time.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I like to say it here today that there is a research that was carried out that concluded that Ghana jollof is better for Ghanaians. Yes, for Ghanaians. Thank you very much. Please, can we celebrate the entire Kingdom of Ghana here present one more time? All right, so we will just recognize some of the other dignitaries here present also. We have Professor Tilal El-Dabi here present. Please, can we give him a round of applause? Let's celebrate Professor Said Akbar. Also, we have Fiona. Professor Said Akbar is the head accounting and finance, University of Bradford, and then Professor Tilal El-Dabi is the head base. We also have Fiona Cousin, head social science and law. Please, can we give them a round of applause? Thank you very much for joining us today. We also have Ambassador Edwin Afande and his lovely wife. Please, can we celebrate them? That's the Deputy Kenyan Ambassador to the UK. Thank you very much for being here today. We also have Dr. Joe Quintin Tulloch here present. He's the Director of National Science and Media Museum. Please, can we celebrate him? Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right. We had some dance from western parts of Africa. Malawi is in the southern parts of Africa, and we're going to see a different kind of dance movement, a different kind of costume, and a different kind of vibe from southern Africa. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? I can't hear you. Maybe we'll just come and perform for Dr. Uti and the other team, and then we'll leave Dr. Oak out of it, except if you want us to do it together. Are you ready? That is better. All right, let's have them. The team from Malawi.
As I represent just for the cultural thank you for the cultural heritage. As we go from the river of culture, we go demonstrate the work of your feet. Dress up in your working life, dress up in your classic. Tell them come from the day, to say the culture for me. When we say we must say that we respect to our cultural heritage. We got this for the freedom age.
Yeah, thank you very much. All right then. How's it? How did you find that dance?
Pretty good. I feel like I can dance myself, and I think my outfit will.
And then the battle cry.
Thank you very much. Please, can we celebrate the Malawians one more time?
Yes, I'm sorry, I was corrected. It's a hybrid of Malawian and Dominican Republic dance troupe. So there's a fusion of the two. Please put your hands together for them.
So as of today, they have married.
Yes. So we're going to have a few more recognitions. But before then, I would like to prepare the minds of the LEAP representative, the Lord Mayor of Bradford, and the Lord Mayor of Southwark. After this great recognition, we're going to have you please kindly come up for your speeches.
All right. Thank you very much. Please, can we celebrate the presence of Pastor Dara Shofoluwe? He is the senior pastor of Redeemed Christian Church of God, Chapel of His Glory. That's Dr. Oak's pastor. Please, can we celebrate him? With a round of applause, please. Thank you very much. We also have Mr. Tony Fernandez in the building. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for Mr. Tony. Thank you very much. Also, Rebecca Ball. Please, a round of applause for Rebecca Ball. Is the Area Director North for Art Council England. Also, a round of applause for Pete Massey, is Director Yorkshire, Art Council Yorkshire. Also, thank you very much. And we have Dr. Manoj Joshi and his beautiful wife. Please, a round of applause. That's Deputy Lord Lieutenant West Yorkshire. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you very much. And lastly, on this round, we also have the Right Reverend Dr. Tony Howard. Please, a round of applause. That's Bishop of Bradford. Thank you very much. We will return to the recognitions very shortly. Right now, we will be bringing up the representative of the LEAP. Please, a round of applause for them. They are one of our sponsors. Please, can we celebrate him as he comes forward for his speech? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I'll keep it very brief. Firstly, an apology. About 3 weeks ago, my colleague Akinwale, who's on the research team, he and his wife bought me those beautiful Nigerian kaftan. It's just stunning, and I've worn it every day ever since, but not here. I have no idea why not. Next year, Oak, if you invite me, I promise I'll do Nigeria honours. And thank you for having me here. I started off working in the arts 40 years ago, and that was working with young black kids in inner city Birmingham. Since then, I was running a Black and Asian Arts Centre, the only one outside London. I set up the first black comedy circuit outside London, and most recently been working on the Windrush 75. So I'm in my happy place, Oak. Thank you. And I'm learning stuff every day, learning about Ghana and everything. I am from the LEAP, and the LEAP is a funding organisation, funding arts and culture. My bosses are in here, so I've got to be fairly careful what I say. But we don't just fund organisations like Bafa, we fund individuals from £1,000 to £10,000. Any single one of you in this room, if you have an idea about arts and culture, storytelling, photography, fine art, anything, come and talk to us. The youngest person we've funded was 12 years old. And honestly, the money went to her parents, to be honest. And the oldest was some Caribbean elders in Lidget Green who were in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to have any experience. We can walk the walk with you. So please do bear it in mind. Finally, Oak mentioned at the start thinking about 2,000 people on Saturday. Rubbish. Let's get on WhatsApp. Let's get on Instagram. It's going to be a fantastic day. 3 weeks ago, we had 3 events on and 50,000 people came out. We can do masses on Saturday. Let's order all your friends and family to get out on Saturday. It's not a festival, it's an African party. A time to be loud and proud. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for trusting us and taking a leap of faith with us. All right, at this time, I would like to, with all sense of humility, welcome the Lord Mayor of Bradford, as it were our official landlord, even though we are in Bradford University. Please put your hands together for our landlord. You're welcome, sir.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bradford. As the Lord Mayor of Bradford, it's my pleasure to be standing before you and welcoming you to the Bradford African Festival of Arts here. It's an honor for me. I would like to mention a few names. I'd like to welcome the Lord Mayors of London, Deputy Lord Mayor of Kirklees, mayors, councillors, Bev Molani, Manoj Joshi, friends, and Leeds Lord Mayor, and the lawyers, Nazrin Karim, also we got Dr. Oak, and Dr. Iqbal. This is a real sense of unity representing Bradford here today. As I walked to this hall this afternoon, I was met with very lovely people who showed me around to the hall where there is art and gallery. Having looked at all of those arts which has been showcased, it clearly shows the journey from African countries to Bradford, the villages, the homes, the lifestyle, and how people were living here and coming into Bradford. Very hard work, sheer commitment, dedication has gone into all those artists who have produced an outstanding and excellent pieces of work. Please, ladies and gentlemen, can I have a round of applause for them, please? Can I also thank our team from Bradford City of Culture, Dan here, my good colleague and friend, who's been doing extremely great job to promote Bradford at the national level. And Bradford is moving forward. Bradford is at the peak. Bradford's regeneration program, the city centre, the Darley Street Market, the Bradford Live, it's all good work which has taken us moving forward and doing an excellent for the communities living in Bradford. I'd also like to move on and thanks to Bradford University for having us an opportunity to host this event here. What you haven't mentioned was that your Lord Mayor who's standing here also graduated from the Bradford University in Social Sciences. So Bradford University is a top university. I'm a big fan of it. It provides with opportunities for learning, enjoying life, but also enjoying as a student culture here as well. I'd like to thank and honor all of those associations, communities who are organizing here today and taking part here today. So once again, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for coming to Bradford, and thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, a round of applause for the Lord Mayor of Bradford one more time. Thank you. Thank you. So I'll just take a few more recognitions, and then we'll move on to the very next item on the agenda. I would like to recognize the very Reverend Andy Bowerman, the Dean of Bradford. Please, a round of applause for him. Also, Dr. Nimal Singh, second, MBE, the FRSA founder and chairman, Yorkshire Sikh Forum. Please, a round of applause for him. Also, Mr. Richard Strode, MBE, the trustee, Bradford Synagogue. Please, a round of applause. Don't get tired of clapping. We also have Dr. Mohammed Iqbal, President, Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, Bradford North. Please, a round of applause. We also have Lukman Mia, Manager, Bangladeshi Community, the BIP Community Partnership. Please, a round of applause for him. Also, Jason Hist, CEO, Bradford Bulls Rugby League Club. Please, a round of applause for him. We also have Sharon Jandu, OBE, Yorkshire Asian Business Association. Please, a round of applause. We also have Mr. Tolashe Jayoba, President, Nigerian Community, United Kingdom. Please, a round of applause for him. Thank you very much. All pastors and imams present, please, can we celebrate every single one of them and all the community leaders here present? Thank you very much. All right, coming up next is the Lord Mayor of Sadak, all the way from London. Please, a round of applause as I introduce to the stage Councillor Sonny Lambert. Please, a round of applause for him. Please keep clapping. Give him a Bradford welcome. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome, sir.
I think I'm going to stand here so that you can see me properly. Because I could see, I don't know, it's beautiful, but also it's an hindrance, you know. I'm Councillor Sonny Lambe, and I'm from the London Borough of Southwark, historical Borough of Southwark. It's a great pleasure to be here, and thank you to organizers, especially Dr. Kolawole, for inviting me. We don't usually venture outside of London, as you see. Even when we do, I don't wear the chain unless I get permission of the mayor of the city I'm coming from. And that's why I'm not wearing a chunky chain like his Lordship Mayor of Bradford. So it's a great privilege to hear, and thank you. You know, for the first time in my life, I've actually come to Bradford. I've never been here before, honestly. But when I was asked to, you know, invited, I said, wow, that's an excuse to come to Bradford, a city of culture I've heard so much about. And also, you probably don't know, Suffolk is also a very historic borough as well, where you have Shakespeare, you know, you have all these fantastic people. You have Shakespeare Globe, you have the Old Vic, you have Tate Modern. So it's a tourist attraction as well. If you've never been to London, we are waiting to welcome you. So thank you so much. Of course, I'm of Nigerian origin, as my name, though sometimes people think because you pronounce my name correctly, you say Sonny Lambe. Actually, they call me Sonny Lamb, which is the lamb chop to some people, or Sunday lamb, Sunday roast. I've had so many versions of my name. You celebrating, you know, African culture and heritage. I really feel happy, and this is probably one of the reasons why I came here tonight, because the last time I actually experienced a fantastic celebration of culture, arts, and so on was in 1977. That also tells you how old I may be. And it was called Festac 77, where Nigeria, Yoruba land became the melting pot of all cultures, especially black cultures around the world. It was fantastic. We had people from Trinidad and Tobago, Brazil, Cuba, and so on celebrating. So it wasn't really surprising to me when I heard that you are celebrating our diverse culture and, you know, diverse culture and heritage in Bradford as well. And that's one of the reasons why I say, you know, I must be part of this. Even it's only, you know, once, because you only live once. So I just want to say a big thank you again for inviting me. It's a great privilege indeed. And of course, over the last 30 years or so, I also have championed African culture and heritage, especially Black History Month. Before I then transitioned into politicians, I was the chair of Black History Month in Suffolk for many, many years. I think that's probably where Tony, who's sitting at the back there, is covered most of our events on his program for many years and interviewed me many times in the past as well. So celebrating our culture and heritage is quite a very important event. And why is it important? Because it's like a river that forgets its source. It's only going to run dry one day. So that's why we must always celebrate our culture and heritage, because it tells us where we came from. It also tells us where we are here today, and also the journey is uncompleted to a different generation of the future. And that is why it is very important we celebrate and also celebrate our British culture as well. Of course, when I'm doing citizen ceremony for some of the people that come to become British citizens for the first time at our citizen ceremony, one of the jokes was, when they want to take picture, I said, okay, say cheese, and we say fish and chips. And then the next one, Yorkshire pudding. I believe Yorkshire is not too far from here. So at least we try to make it as, as interesting as possible. So as you know, my borough, which I represent, is one of the modern boroughs. It's also one of the oldest boroughs as well. Of course, this new borough I represent, London Borough of Suffolk, is 60 years old this year. Because it used to be 3 boroughs, Bermondsey, Camberwell, and then the old Suffolk. Then in 1965, we then became one borough. That's why you see my chain. If you probably see, it's a kind of triangular. And because it brings the 3 boroughs together, whereas it's different from what the Lord Mayor is wearing. And we have similar one as well that represent our old boroughs. So it's part of our own culture and heritage that we try to share with people when they come to visit us. So I'm glad to see the difference, but also the similarity between our diverse culture as Black people of British community. So I'm very, very grateful to be here. And also, I don't want to bore you. Apart from, I appreciate that this borough or this county or this city is a UNESCO City of Culture. But also, the similarity we have as well is also the fact that we are also historical city of London as well. And that is why I thought, today I must be here to come and celebrate with you. We have over 280 different ethnic groups. Just imagine. Suffolk is the largest ethnic, have the highest ethnic representation in the whole of UK, not just London. And we want to find different ways of celebrating as well. So we'll be inviting you also to come and celebrate with us very soon. So, without wasting any more of your time, I just want to say a big, big, big thank you for inviting me today. And I hope we will continue to have something to celebrate our diversity, our culture, our heritage. But I just want to leave this for you, which is a quote for Dr. John Henry Clark. Because when we are talking about celebrating our diverse culture, somebody mentioned there are some dance that came from infusion of dance from the Caribbean and also from Malawi and so on. Now, how did it get to the Caribbean? You notice, if you remember, it's through slavery and also some of the culture we celebrate in the UK today. It came through transatlantic trade. However, we've evolved. Now we celebrate together now, but at the same time we must never forget the history, because it's like imagine when you eat and you forget to have a drink, you know how it's going to affect you. So that's why we must always celebrate our diversity and culture. So I want to just end up with this quote so that we can begin to think, reflect, and appreciate where we are, how we get there, and the journey ahead. Because it's not just about dancing, it's also about reflection as well. So, as you know, when cultures travel, one of the ways by which people were controlled in the past is to stop them from celebrating their heritage and culture. But I'm glad that the city of Bradford see it befitting with the university, with the project you're also trying to do. It shows how passionate, how committed, how welcoming you are. And we must never forget that. And I also try to play my part in supporting the project you are working on, so that we continue to work together as a people, as a community, and the diversity this great country, this great community, and my own borough represent, we continue to celebrate it. So I want to say once again, thank you for inviting me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you very much. Please, can the applause be louder? Thank you. Thank you so very much. Please, a very quick announcement. Can every single person standing at the back take a seat, please? There is too much noise and interaction happening at the back. Please, everyone standing, including the gentlemen and ladies in yellow. Yes, all the Bradford City of Culture volunteers, please take a seat. It's free. You don't have to pay. Yeah. Please take a seat, please. Everyone standing at the back. Please, everyone standing at the back, please take a seat. Thank you very much. All right, that was the Lord Mayor of Southwark, all the way from London, just finishing his speech. Right now, we will be bringing up for their dance performance the children from Bradford. Please, a round of applause for them as they come forward for their presentation. Please, can we celebrate our children, please? Just 1 minute. Please, can the children hold on for just 1 minute? I've just been informed that we will take a greeting from the King of Ghana Kingdom, Nana Asare Yeboah II, a very brief greeting from him. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes forward. Thank you very much. Yes, please, you can come now. Thank you, sir. Do you need help with your attire? Okay, I'm just kidding. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you much for having me tonight. This very occasion is about multicultural, and I will dedicate this very event to the children. This is because, one, we are all from Africa, and we are one common thing with us is that we live in Europe, and for that matter, Bradford. So long as we are living here, meaning we are going to have children here, and children are the ones who are going to emulate and practice our culture. For that matter, I would say this festival is actually for the children. I have worked with Bradford safeguarding team as a social worker for a period of time. And for that matter, I have just advice for Ghanaians, Africans, Nigerians, everybody with regard to the safeguarding. My message is that in Africa, we know child chastisement is common. But when you go to Europe, there's a say that if you go to Rome, you do what Romans do. And for that matter, we should, as we are practicing our culture, educating our children, they should know, the children, you should also teach them the other side of it, that child attachment is not acceptable at all in the UK. Smacking your child is not acceptable. Oh, I just used a belt to threaten my child. You are causing emotional abuse to the child. That is cannot be measured. It is even better to smack your child, because if you leave any mark on the child, we can measure it and deal with you. But if you just tell social workers that, oh, I used the belt to threaten my child, that is another form of abuse, emotional abuse. And for that matter, as we are practicing our culture, I will entreat everybody to also know that we are in a fallen land and we have to do what the laws of the Lord says. Thank you very much. At this note, in fact, I have another assignment and I'll excuse myself to go. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for him. He has to take his leave now. Thank you very much. All right, can we have the Bradford children for their dance performance? Please, can we celebrate our children one more time? I know you did that earlier, but please, let's give them a round of applause as they come forward again. Thank you.
We shall walk
That was such a beautiful performance. That's their lead. Please a round of applause for them. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that dance performance. Yeah. I felt like I was young again. I'm young, but I felt like I was a child again. All right, thank you very much, everyone. We are doing very well with time. We have just about 4 things on the agenda before we call it a night, and I promise you in no time we'll be out of this space. Thank you very much for being here so far. I hope you've enjoyed today's opening ceremony so far. Can I get a response? Have you enjoyed today's ceremony so far? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, so we will take a very quick fashion presentation. We have 2 different fashion designers who will present their designs and outfits here present. And I will invite, first of all, Ramat Posh Designs. Can the second person be ready? We have to do this quickly. Ramat Posh Design is coming up first. Please, can we have Ramat Posh Design and her models come forward? Thank you very much. Mr. DJ.
I want to dance with my G's, but it's not like in 1990. Me right dirty dirty, but me one girls don't like to party. Me swear for the bad practice. On the weekend I did travel lot. Big Bola be and so fatty. Had everything, what's the matty man? And she might make sense. It's just tune with the jolly face. Touchdown at the town day red. I'm a butter with the dry break bread. And she might make sense. It's just tune with the jolly face. Touchdown at the town day red. I'm a butter with the dry break bread. I love that feelings in their footing. Don't bring your head to the concert. Maybe you see these settings, see I see it. Don't bring your head to the concert. Second verse, only remaining in the same circumstance. I don't know the song one place second time. T-shirt just still do 1 second sign. Second chance, second try, second dance, second class, second half, second seat, second sound. Welcome, hello my dear, hello my dear, sweetie my dear. Hello my dear. I'm a butter with the dry break bread. Hello my God, hello my God, hello my God. Hello my God, hello my God. All right, are we going for the pictures and the videos? Afrique. Please, a round of applause for them as they come forward with their models. Lumsi Afrique, are you ready? DJ, drop it.
Please come forward, Lindsay Afrique. A round of applause for her. As they leave the stage. All right, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, and the beautiful people of Bradford, presenting to you all the way from Zimbabwe, he is our headliner artist, Albert Inyati. Please. siyobanqoba sibaqhobe sibaqhunse sibaqothule ngoba siyinqaba ngenkani siyinqaba siyobaqhaqha sibaqhiye sibachaye sibacuce sibacacade sibaxabe sibacathule sibaxexebule ngoba siyinqaba ngenkani siyinqaba. Once upon a time, a long time ago, long ago, it used to be nice, beautiful. We used to play out in the rain, out in the sunshine, out in the moonlight. It was nice. It was beautiful. It was funny. It was fun playing out in the rain, out in the sunshine, out in the moonlight. We used to play Bantwana Wazane Kai. Liyasobona. Izilwane zafa zaphela zathi tu man. It was nice. But strong winds came, strong, powerful winds came, destroyed all our villages. Strong, powerful winds came, destroyed all our conscience. It is gone, gone, but all it is not lost. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Albert Nyati. I come from Zimbabwe. I'm actually 3 weeks now. I miss home. 3 weeks old here. I brought sunshine, I think. Right. The next poem is dedicated to Africa. Welcome to Africa, Mother Africa, with centuries of toiling, centuries of trying to uncover, to unhinge, to unearth the potential in ourselves. Now is the time for the restitution of our heritage. Now is the time to restore our dignity once again, a time to regain ourselves again. At this moment, we recount our painful journeys, our painful memories. A time to retrace our footsteps and find ourselves again. Africa, the cradle of human kindness and warmth.
from whose nipples we suckled the milk of human kindness. Africa, my Africa, Africa, your Africa, Africa, our Africa, land of sunshine, the sunshine that will thaw your frozen limbs, land of flickering, flaring flames. This is Africa. Those flames ignited from our grandmother's kitchens. I am talking of a whole necklace of countries. Yes, we are suckling from the same rich breast whose nourishment we cannot question, whose wisdom we cannot fathom, the wisdom enshrined in our proverbs, the wisdom enshrined in our riddles, the wisdom enshrined in our folklore. This is Africa. The wisdom expressed in the warmth of our connectedness around the fireplaces, in our grandmother's kitchens, where our grandparents told us stories of the greatness of our people, our ancestors. The wisdom that reminds me that I am because you are because I am, and so because you are and I am, so together may we be solid, unbreakable. This is the wisdom enshrined in Ubuntu, the bedrock of indigenous knowledge systems, passed from generation to generation, through centuries of toiling in search of a better life. Merci beaucoup. Yes, the Lord Mayor was talking about Shakespeare's County. I was there yesterday just to get a little bit of inspiration. I visited, to be or not to be, that is the question. This one is called I Will Not Speak, and a friend of mine wrote this poem. I will not speak, as they say, mouths are caves in which to hide defiled words. As of now, I will not speak. I will not speak when I hear these things. When I see these things, I will not speak. I will be silent. I will be dumb. I will be dead man. My words have died a painful death, murdered on the pavement, slaughtered on the streets, crushed along the path to the empty tape, silenced by the roar of the factory machine. I will not speak. I will not speak when leaves fall on children's rambling tummies. I own a shy tongue, cowed down by the demands of the times. I walked down the streets, silent, listening to hard words from dry lips, with shrubs of death sprouting anew towards yet another death, another funeral. I will not speak. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, there is a poem called My Daughter, dedicated to all daughters here tonight. Just a little bit of the history. This is the book called My Daughter, dedicated to the girl child. So when I perform this poem in other countries like the US and Switzerland, Denmark, they say, why the need to protect your daughter? And then I give a disclaimer. For Africans here, I need not give a disclaimer because we come from Africa. And so I was invited to a school called Winchmore, somewhere in the north of London. Because of this poem, I worked with children creating poetry. It was 2009 and 2010. And by the way, I performed here with my band full time. It was 2001 here at some square somewhere in the city center. Yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, do you know that all men are poets? Ladies, I want to hear you. Are you sure? Are you?
Are you aware that all men are poets? If you don't know, remember this. In Africa, of course, when the teacher was busy writing on the board, we used to chalk and the blackboard chalk. When the teacher was busy writing on the board, the boys, us, were busy writing little poems and passing them under. Something like, I remember, Tandi, me and you, Tandi, seated by the bank of the Zambezi River, and the water was flowing, and the wind was blowing, and the sky was blue, and so the stars were twinkling. Tandi Sitando, I love you. I remember, we sat by the bank of the Zambezi River. I was the fisherman, and you were the fish. I was the hunter, and you were the hunted. Tandi Sitando, I love you. That's what we used to write. As boys then, Lord Mayor, when we became men, we thought, those poems we used to do for other people's children, daughters, may easily be directed to our own daughters. So, let we forewarn them. My daughter, when I say be home before dark every day, I, my daughter, do not hate you, dear. I am merely trying to protect you from the jaws of the drooling hyenas that love to feast in the dark, from the panting leopards stalking you like ghosts almost ready to leap at you, from the hungry lions silently eyeing you, smacking their lips ready to pounce, from the jumpy monkeys leaping from tree to tree and from branch to branch with no particular base. My dear daughter, when I say be home before dark every day, I am trying to protect you from scaly crocodiles whose mouths are always wide open to welcome, to devour any visitor wandering about in search of greener pastures in the dark. Oh yes, sometimes during daylight. Dear daughter, when I say be home before dark every day, daughter, tell me, what color is the chameleon? So when I say be home before dark every day, I am merely being dutiful as a father, man. I am doing what mothers should do. It is my duty to protect you from the black mambas that hate to miss a target. They all want to win your heart, dear. And remember, the python preys on its victim by changing colors. Oh, those rainbow colors. And the beautiful daughter, take heed. Darkness has no eyes. And then, what happened is that at that school, when they invited me from Zimbabwe to come down, I found they had a copy of that poem. It was just a poem. When I wrote it genuinely not wanting it to be a book, it was just about 5 or 6 lines for my daughter who was then turning, I think she was turning 14 or 15, and as a father I wasn't sure how to handle the newness. So I wrote, when she came from school, instead of a cake.
OBS tó quit unexpected lánàá tá tẹ́ kí ní ẹ̀ ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ o. So ó máa continue àbí? Ẹ̀yà mo ti di start streaming.
accused world, all he demanded was peace. All Hani asked for was the right to live, nothing but justice. Kulikalana ukulwela inkululeko, kulikalana ukulwela isizwe sakwethu, kulikalana ukuzibona wena inkululeko yakho. Apho le malingakhali okanani, for so many sons of this land have gone the same way, and we have watched them go. That is the Lord saying, Jason Papa Moyo, Tigan Timothy, Solomon Makano, Ruth Festi, Gift Mtrenge, Hector Butcherson, Benjamin Moloisi, Steve Bantu Biko, Alfred Migetaman. Kulicala na ukulwela inkululeko, kulicala na ukulwela isizwe sakwenu, kulicala na ukuzilwela wena inkululeko yakho. We cannot tolerate this anymore. Thank you.
A round of applause. He will also be performing on Saturday, so you want to be there at the City Center and Bradford. I love Zimbabwe. The last time I went there, it was very remarkable. I met two amazing brothers. The first one's name was Anything, I kid you not. anything. That was his name. I think Zimbabwe has a very phenomenal way with names. His brother's name was something. Yeah, elder brother, anything. Younger brother, something. Wow. I wish I met their parents to explain to me how he came about those names. Please, can we celebrate all our Zimbabwean brothers with a round of applause one more time? Thank you. Thank you. I hope to see you all on Saturday as well. Albert will be there performing live. All right, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I promised you earlier that I will be out of here in no time. And we have just about few minutes, very few minutes to go. So I'll be bringing up right now the lead of Bradford City of Culture 2025, Dan Bates, for his presentation. Please, a round of applause for him as he comes forward.
Good evening, everyone. I hate being last because it's been a long night so far. I like to do presentations really quick, so you'll be pleased with that, I hope, as well. But my name's Dan, and I'm the Executive Director of Bradford 2025, the UK City of Culture. Yeah, come on. You could do better than that. I want a bit of a and I also want a bit of shaking as well. So I'm Dan. I'm the Executive Director of Bradford, the UK City of Culture. As well, but millions of people also joined us on the TV as well, and you can still watch our broadcast on the iPlayer if you do Bradford's Big Bash as well. I'm going to skip the next one because we haven't got time. Oh no, I'm not. It works. Here's a little clip of what we did for the first few months. That's our dynamo. That's better. I can do it in the dark. Oh, that's great. Thanks for that. So why did Bradford bid to be the UK City of Culture as well? There's an awful lot of investment that's needed, and it's also a clear demonstration when the people of Bradford, the artists of Bradford, the funders of Bradford all work together for like a laser focus on one area or district, we can make change happen. This is Bradford District. It's huge, 144 square miles of it as well. 67% of it is countryside as well. We've got some very affluent areas of Bradford, and we've got some not so affluent areas of Bradford as well. So it's really, really important that we can spread the programme across the whole district. Today we're working out, we've been working out in Haworth and in Keighley and in Oxenhope and in the city centre and in the south of the district as well. So loads and loads of things coming on. But the UK City of Culture is not just a free lunch. It's about having targets to achieve, such as jobs, new investment, new skills into the district, more visitors spending more money in the district. But also, perhaps for some of us who live in Bradford, it's about living and working together. And for me, the City of Culture is really down to two things, and they are pride and perception. So Bradford, we are very proud people. We're very proud of where we live, proud of where we work as well. So it's really, really important that our pride comes out there when we welcome people to the district as well. We also have a perception. Bradford, people who are not in Bradford don't think Bradford's very nice, which is so untrue as well. It's a great place to live as well. So our job is to put Bradford back on the UK's map, on the global map as well, as a place that people to come and visit. And I think we are really doing that now, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to just show a few. I'm going to do this really fast as well. We created lots of different sculptures. This was for Ramadan Festival as well. This is still in the city centre. Go see it over the weekend as well, called the Tower of Now as well. We turned this space into this space, a theatre, as well, where we performed such incredible performances happen there as well. We worked with Bill Bailey. We opened a gallery in that space as well. This was Bill Bailey's Extraordinary Portraits. And of course, we worked with our Victor Wedderburn from Bradford as well, on an incredible exhibition called Frontline. And when you go tomorrow to the National Media Museum, have a look. All his exhibition is still there in the foyer as well. Victor is an amazing guy. as well. Ned, my colleague, can tell you loads of stories about him another time as well. But these are some of his pictures from the 70s, 80s as well. I'm old. I can't remember these things as well, but really, really amazing pictures as well for her to see. The gallery, we've just finished a Polish and a Ukrainian exhibition. I won't pronounce it because I get it wrong every time as well. That's just finished as well. And there's actually another gallery opening this evening as well, which is all about peace. We've created a lot of public artworks across the district as well. This one is at Mappa as well, in Bowling area of the district as well. But really, really important that people can bump into a bit of art on the streets as well. We're really proud of these as well. This is in Bingley. You can see it from the station and the bypass as well. We've just installed a new play structure, I think is the word, at Mappa again. So this is a very tall structure as well that will be a permanent fixture for Mappa as it moves forward in its play area. The Beacon is a big space that is a portable space as well, and we've been able to showcase a huge amount of performances and acts from all over the world here at the Beacon as well. Beacon is currently moving from Cliff Castle in Keighley into Lister Park as well, and it opens in just a couple of weeks now as well. But we have done some amazing performances here as well. This was a creative woodworking class for kids as well, terrifying to watch, but amazing experience as well. So this is on this week as well in Bradford as we speak. Again, celebrating a lot of the culture, some of the sport, boxers as well. Bassline Symphony, which is an amazing experience that Ned here created for us as well. But this was working with the Orchestra of Opera North and a whole load of DJs and singers as well. It was probably the best night of my life. And you can't really see in the picture, but you can see some people enjoying themselves beyond belief as well. Great artists have come to Bradford. This is still at Cartwright Hall, a sculpture outside the exhibition there as well. We work with an Ethiopian artist called Ida Maloney as well, and her exhibition is now traveling the country as well, opens in Glasgow in September as well. This is some of Ida's work as well, and this is Ida as well. So she spent a month or two here in the district taking pictures as well. She came from Ethiopia to a -6 degrees here as well, quite a contrast for her as well. Her exhibitions were on billboards and at bus shelters around the district as well. We put big red balls in places that shouldn't be there as well, so we squeezed in balls into different parts of Bradford as well. In Ilkley, underneath shop canopies. This is an entrance to a park as well. Been really fun events as well. And last week we covered City Park, where the activities for Bafa are there on Saturday as well. We covered the whole thing into foam as well. My goodness, people had a great day that day as well. People are still washing it out of their clothes as well, but it's a really fun day. Something unusual that you can bump into. We've done drive-in cinemas as well, which was a really amazing experience. Big brass band works as well. Artists from Pakistan who have done lots of work across the district as well. And I think this is a big sculpture that's made of wool as well, and exhibitions at Saltaire. So just still to come very quickly now as well. On the 6th of September, Ned has organised an event called Blankets and Wine, which is a group from Kenya or Ghana? Yeah, I'll hand him over. It's Kenya.
Yeah, so thank you, Dan. Yeah, so there's a Blankets and Wine coming up on the 6th of September at Lister Park, and we've invited a Kenyan festival called Blankets and Wine, which is huge in Kenya. We're going to put on a big event in Lister Park, and just to let you know, DJ Remy is also a Bafa DJ who's playing on Saturday. He's also going to play in Blankets and Wine, and it's really important to connect African communities around the world, and that's why the event is so important.
Bless you, Ned. Thank you very much for that as well. We have the Turner Prize coming to Bradford as well, a international art prize here in Bradford from September through to February as well. Angelique Kidjo as well, part of the BBC Proms, is performing here in Bradford on the 7th of September. Again, amazing. That concert is nearly full, but I'm sure we can get a few more in as well. Lots of events about food and drink. And finally, we are powered by a large group of volunteers. You can see in their golden costumes, uniforms, I think we meant to say, as well. But these are fantastic people. And I think what I wanted to just sort of reflect a little bit on was the themes of your conference as well. I am because we are. And I think I ask myself sometimes on particular days, like, why do I do this job as well? And actually, but when you look at the people's faces, you look at our volunteers' faces, you look at the artists we work with, the responsibility that we have to help make sure everyone has a great time is really, that's why I am here. And that's because we are here as well. So the City of Culture is here to promote and celebrate everything about Bradford. It's about our incredible people, it's about our amazing communities, it's about food. People love to celebrate with food here, there's no doubt about that. But it's also about the very warm welcome that you receive here. But we can't kid ourselves or shy away from the issues and challenges, and perhaps at Bradford, but we can, with the City of Culture, we can really help us focus on everything that's great about Bradford as well. We need to keep challenging the perception of the district and the fact that many people want to knock us as well. We are the first City of Culture to be a cultural city of sanctuary as well. Bradford has welcomed people from all over the world with open arms throughout many, many years. We currently have a production of The Railway Children on in Keighley. Some of you will know, people of a certain age might remember the films as well, with starring Jenny Agutter as well. It was filmed in Keighley as well, on the railway track as well. But this is also about a family that is displaced from London and comes to Yorkshire as well. This is a deliberate act. Although it was written a long time ago, the story still rings so true now with that displaced family as well. I'm going to read you a little bit of feedback, so just bear with me on this as well. This is from a Ukrainian woman as well, and she says that the performance was absolutely stunning, beautifully staged, emotionally powerful, and incredibly moving from start to finish. As Ukrainians, the story touched us on a deeply personal level. Themes of family, of resilience, the impact of war and separation, these all resonate so strongly with their own experiences. It wasn't just a play, it felt like a reflection of real emotions. It feels like a reflection of real emotions that we live with. Thank you for an unforgettable evening. And one other comment, I just think these are really powerful quotes that I think everyone can resonate with as well. So this was from a young lad, actually, as well, and he said, "It's an experience you feel with every cell of your body. It's an emotion that stays with you long after the final scene. It's art that doesn't just entertain, it heals, it reminds, and gently embraces. It's not just a performance, it's a true journey, an emotional, historical, and deeply personal journey as well." I thought that was such an eloquent way of describing how art can affect people as well. So again, these are my personal reflections, really. As I said, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, don't we? But when we work together, and when we work together as a city or a district as well, we can all achieve so much more. I think what Bafa has done has been an amazing, what you have pulled together in a short space of time as well is absolutely a tribute to everyone involved with Bafa as well, so thank you for that. I hope that the City of Culture has gone some way to celebrate Bradford and all our communities here. From the exhibitions in the loading bay, where we've seen works from Pakistan, from Victor Wedderburn, from Poland, Ukraine, and tonight one opens also about peace as well. Our programs have helped to highlight some of the talent in Bradford and from Africa as well, with artists such as Ida Maloney, artists from Kenya and Ghana joining us in just a few weeks as well. There is more to see and more for you to join in as well, so to participate. And I just want to put, because we love a QR code, please scan that as well if you can as well. Join up and collect our newsletter as well. Ned, have I forgotten anything? He's gone. That's fine. I probably haven't as well. So, oh yes, Carl has also mentioned we're still recruiting volunteers as well. So if you fancy giving it a go and you love those gold sweatshirts and T-shirts, Carl's your man to ask. But you can sort of join up here as well. So I just want to really just thank thank everybody. I would like to thank all our funders as well, but of course Oak and the team at Bafa as well for inviting us to share a little bit of what we're doing in the City of Culture as well. But I also want to thank the University of Bradford as well. You are great colleagues to work with, and we have really, really benefited from your support. Many of our staff, Carl, have just graduated from the university as well. Many of our volunteers are graduates as well at the university as well. I don't think we could do City of Culture without the University of Bradford, so thank you for that as well. I hope that everyone has a brilliant festival over the next few days, and I hope that you enjoy everything that Bradford has to offer. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you very much. I am a volunteer as well. I have been to so many beautiful places in Bradford due to volunteering, and I must tell you, it's actually a very beautiful experience. Thank you again, Dan, and every single person from Bradford 25 City of Culture. Just a quick announcement. We will be leaving here in just about 5 minutes. It's just one more thing on the agenda, and we're out of here. But just to make you aware, one of the things Dan said was that Bradford 25 City of Culture is about promoting culture and promoting traditions and also promoting food. I need to make you aware that we have food, what we call item 7, available just at the end of this event. Please stay back. We have Ghana Jollof and Nigerian Jollof. Let's make sure we get a taste, not for a competition, but just make sure you get a taste of those, all right? And then from the earlier performer all the way from Zimbabwe, Albert Nyati, he has my daughter, no, not my daughter, not my daughter, his book, My Daughter. I can't sell you My Daughter, she's so beautiful, I can't. But his book, My Daughter, one of the performances he made, or he did, was from here. The book is available at the back. And also, my son, his son, okay, no, I'm reporting it. Yeah, my son also is available both at the back. I think they are both going for £10 each. Please, yeah. All right. And then also, please scan the QR code on the flyer. Please scan the QR code on this flyer so you can reserve your ticket for the other event. Ladies and gentlemen, right about now. Okay, please, a round of applause for the convener of this event, Dr. Oak.
So we are leaving very, very shortly. We are really sorry that we've taken too much of your time. But again, as announced, we've got food at Small Hall and our art exhibition. Before I invite Professor Hoodie to give the closing remarks and to appreciate our guests, I was honored to feature in this magazine, Modern Men. So we've got few copies here, and I'm going to give dignitaries. So if you want to know anything about Dr. Hook, is all here. It's a privilege. I don't know if the chief editor is here. Lala, are you here? I'm not sure. But they've put this together to talk about what we have done to impact our community in Bradford. I've got the honor to invite Professor Hoodie to close the section. Please, shall we put our hands together for her?
Hello, hello, hello. I realize that I am the person that stands between yourselves and your food. So I'm going to take just 3 hours of your time. Right. I have my glasses on, so I cannot see any funny faces at all. So you can do whatever you want to do with your faces. I cannot see you. Right, friends, family, and fellow celebrators of African excellence, can we just take a moment to say, wow? That's not loud enough. Can you repeat, wow? Well, thank you. What a beautiful way to kick off Bafa 2025. Tonight, we have set the tone for 4 days that will be full of music, movement, color, conversation, and connection. And all of these are guided by our 2025 theme, Ubuntu. Ubuntu tells us something, and we've heard it time and time again throughout the evening. I am because we are. Ubuntu is about recognizing that our humanity is bound together, that our stories, our struggles, and our successes are shared. Tonight we have felt Ubuntu in the music, in the dance, in the art, and in the warmth of this gathering. Tonight wouldn't have been half as amazing without you. Yes, you. Looking fabulous in your seat right now. Tonight has shown us what's possible when cultures meet, when creativity flows, and when hearts are open. We've seen the artist's passion, we've felt the rhythm of our roots, and we've tasted just a little of what is yet to come. Over the next few days, we are not just watching performances or visiting exhibitions. We are building a living, breathing community through art. Every song sung, every story told, every shared meal will remind us that our humanity is bound together. We will experience the colors, the rhythms, the flavors, and the stories of Africa. Each one a reminder that art is more than entertainment. It is a language of resilience, a bridge between cultures, and a mirror in which we see the best of who we are and who we can be. This festival is more than a showcase of talent. It's a living example of Ubuntu in action. Every performer, every volunteer, every audience member, every supporter, every speaker, you are all part of these collective heartbeats that makes Bradford a city of culture, connection, and community. To our artists, performers, and contributors, thank you for sharing your talent and your truth. To our organizers, sponsors, and volunteers, thank you for your vision, your dedication, and your belief in the power of community. To you speakers, thank you for your kind words that have been so inspirational. And to our audience, whether you have come to dance, and a few of you will be doing so over the next few days, whether you're here to learn, to be inspired, or just to enjoy, thank you for showing up, because your presence is what turns an event into a living, breathing celebration. So here's the deal. Come back tomorrow, Friday, Saturday with your dancing shoes. Bring a friend who needs a dose of joy. And be ready to connect, celebrate like it's your birthday or any other celebration, even if it's not your birthday. Let's carry the festival spirit with us in our conversations, in our work, and in our daily lives. Let us continue to celebrate African excellence, challenge stereotypes, and create spaces where every voice can be heard and every culture valued. As we continue through the festival, let's remember that Ubuntu is not just a theme for a few days in August. It is a way of living, to see ourselves in others, to lift each other up, and to celebrate what makes us different while cherishing what makes us the same. Bafa has begun. And because we are, this will be unforgettable. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please, can we keep celebrating Professor Odi until she gets back to her seat? Thank you very much. That's our mommy. Mommy, we love you. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Please, can we have come to the end of this event. Can we allow all our dignitaries in the first and second row to leave first? And then every other person can follow suit later on. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's been such a pleasure hosting you to this very opening ceremony of Bafa 2025. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow at the National Science and Media Museum for the movie premieres. And then on Friday, also for the stage play happening right here at the Theater in the Mill. And then on Saturday, the open air event as well, which is the grand finale of Bafa 2025. Again, my name is Daniel Okezwe, and I am the prolific MC. It's been such a pleasure hosting you to this event. Until I see you again, thank you very much for attending today. Have a great day.